Yeah, I actually straightened mine, but then,
It's just a
you know,
frazzled
the
mess.
day.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello. Hi, guys.
Hey,
Welcome
Beth. Hey,
in.
Robin. Hi, Gail.
Lori, Bob, Beth, Robin. Yeah. So I tried to tag
Good
some
morning.
people that I knew were going to be at the meetup in case they had questions. Or I even went back as far as to look at your first year when I wasn't there and add some of those people in there. I don't know if I got everybody, but I tried to get some people that were there the first or the second year. So
Good job. You're so good at
I
this.
was I was trying. I was trying. I don't know that I got everybody, but I do remember I added in Lee's Arkansas Bound, which I don't really know that much about that channel, but hello,
Hey,
Jennifer.
Jennifer.
How are you? Special thank you to Lori and Bob who have been
There's Adrian.
sponsoring giveaways like crazy lately.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted to go ahead and take the time to mention that. I did pin It All Adds Up at the top of the chat. If you guys are not friends with Lori from It All Adds Up, go to the very top of the chat and there's her link. She could use some new friends on her channel.
Yeah.
Also, I put in Robin Hood Homestead in there as well. Hi, Adrianne. Give me an extra 10 minutes. Okay. No,
That's what
that's
happened
fine.
to me, Adrian. I got on the phone with my husband.
Oh, is that what she said? She was on the phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we're super excited about this year's meetup. Last year, when I found out that Jan lost her co-host, I asked her if I could come and be her co-host, and she said yes, she would be glad to have help. And then later on, Lynda with It All Adds Up, who is on a trip right now, also signed up to be a co-host. So there's actually three of us. Of course, Jan is still the main host, but we're assisting her, helping her with everything. So
Hey,
the
Tina.
meetup will
Here.
be at Pomme de Terre State Park. There are RV spots. You can do tent camping on someone's site, right?
Yes.
There may be one yurt left. There's some cabins. Um, I found there's one place that says it's on the lake.
I am.
But anyway,
That
there's
is
several.
the big one.
The big one, yeah. There's
Lakeview Lodge, I think
okay.
it's
So I have a playlist for Ozark Meetup information. It has my information in there and Jan's as well. It also has any lives talking about the meetup.
mm-hmm.
So you can go and look at that. If you need any information, you can email me, you can email Jan, you can email Lynda.
I have
Also,
numbers.
if you're not going to if you're not going to the meetup, you could still donate a prize to be given away at the meetup.
Yes.
I highly suggest that you put a channel sticker or a card or something in there to let them know that that prize came from your channel, because when they
Exactly.
get home and see the prizes from you, maybe they'll do a friend mail or shout out, or maybe they'll go and friend your channel and things like that. So
Yeah. Yeah.
definitely advertise yourself. That's a great way to advertise yourself.
Yeah. I agree.
Hi, Robin. Hi, Jennifer.
I'm going to share this out.
So,
I forgot to share it out.
some new things for this year, for you guys who do plan to go. Hello, Rainy Ridge. Um, we're going to have a seed swap table. Like last year, we had a table, but this year, actually, people are going to bring seeds. We're going to have bags there so you could take seeds and give seeds. If you didn't bring any seeds, you could still grab some seeds. The seeds are
Oh,
for everyone.
yeah. Totally.
Nobody's going to be monitoring the seeds. You just grab what you want, and we'll have some bags for everybody to put their seeds in. You might even get a Sharpie and put markers there so people can put their name on it in case they get theirs mixed up with somebody else's.
Mm-hmm.
I did really enjoy getting seeds from the Ozark Meetup. I also got some from Pinecone Fest. So I think it's a great way to share seeds. I won't have this year's harvested seeds, but I'm going to bring a karaoke machine. Adrianne with Indiana Backyard Gardener is going to bring a giant jenga. We're going to bring also a dartboard and
I think she had cornholes too.
she's going to bring cornhole, and I'm going to bring ladder ball.
Right.
So we'll have quite a few games.
Yeah. Things for us kids to do.
The food itself will be hamburgers and hot dogs, so you'll just bring something to go with that. Hi, Adrianne.
And potluck. It's
potluck. So the Saturday meal is potluck. So it's hamburgers and hot dogs. So you'll bring whatever goes with that.
Yeah.
And if you want to let me know what you're bringing, I'd like to, I'd like to have an email. My email's scrolling across the bottom of what you're going to bring. So that way, if I see there's too much of something, I can spread it out to where we don't end up with no desserts, because we got to have dessert.
Oh, yeah.
We're
homesteaders. We never go hungry.
No. Yeah. It'll be fun.
We had so much food last year. It was
leftover.
Amazing. Yeah. People say, take it, please take it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're flying? No problem. We can bag it up like 50 times so it won't leak.
Okay, that's awesome.
But I do have, if you need to know, email simplyjan@gmail.com, Homestead, simplyjanhomestead@gmail.com. And I have specific phone numbers, because when you rent a yurt, it doesn't go through the park. It goes through someone else that manages.
And I have all that information as well.
You do? Okay, good.
Are you popping in
the lodge?
Oh.
Lakeview Lodge.
Oh, did her other one? I think her other one froze.
Who? Oh, there she is.
I think she popped up again.
Hey, Heather. Happy Friday, girl.
Hi.
There you are.
Okay, I realized what you did. You left and came back because you frozen. Is that right? Are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Okay, there you are. So we brought Adrianne up because this is her first meetup ever, and we thought she could ask questions from the perspective of someone who's never gone.
Or camped. You said you never went camping, right?
Never. I've never been camping.
Yeah. I think I was a kid last time I went camping. It's been a really long time. But we're we're staying in a camper, so we'll have air and we'll have a bathroom and, Yeah. But the people in the yurts have to get up in the middle of the night and use a bucket or walk to the place.
Yeah.
Use a bucket.
That's me.
Is kind of interesting in a shoilet. You just basically sit on the lid and you spray. I've only done it once. Well, I did it once by accident. Did you hear about that, Adrianne?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I
don't remember.
It was about 4 or 5 in the morning. I got up in the middle of the night when we were doing one of our test runs, and we didn't have a light in there yet.
Oh, yes, that.
And I put that handle down, cold water. It was funny, but it was painful and
early
scary, and I didn't know how to make it stop. My brain wasn't awake.
Yeah.
And so finally I stepped out, and
I could just see it too.
I can't even imagine that.
It was awful, but we're better at the camper now. We've worked out some of the kinks. We have a little light that sits underneath the mirror.
Okay.
It won't get wet in there showering. But yeah, hello, Renaissance. I couldn't say that all the time. Renaissance Grandma, welcome in.
Rob, that is Bob. I mean, that is so true. That's called glamping, baby. That's
definitely
that's the next step up from camping.
Yeah, this is glamping. We have a picnic table and chairs we're going to set up outside.
Heck yeah. Hey, there's Ginger.
I want to bring some lights.
I'd like 2 sets.
Some lights to go so we'll have plenty of lights.
Well, there's 14 on each light, each string. So that we'll figure it out.
What my 2 favorite parts about the meetup are I love the fireside chats where everybody's just sitting around having conversations with the firelight. I also just love like meeting new people. Like I remember when I went to Pinecone Fest, there were two ladies there I did not know from Adam, but they walked right up to me and just introduced herself. And it was just so cool for, the first time that ever happens to you. Like when I was at the prior Oklahoma meetup, Wendy from Hardneck Farms came up to me and she was just like, Gail, and hugging me. And I was like, okay, I feel like a celebrity right now.
I know. I've done that, and I looked. I said, "I know who you are. I just don't know."
Yeah,
Tell me.
I know. It's like, well, one thing I recommend, Adrianne, is to wear your channel shirt on Saturday.
Okay.
Saturday is the main day when the people that are only coming for the day will be there on Saturday. So wear your t-shirt with your logo on Saturday. That's my recommendation. That way, when they look at you and they don't know who you are, they can see Indiana Backyard Gardener right there on your shirt. And then they'll be like, okay, that's cool. And they'll know who you are.
I'm going to have to get a short sleeve made. The only one I have is a heavy winter one.
Oh.
But I've been known to wear long sleeves in June. So just depends if it rains or
not.
it
is the beginning of June, so it might be on the cooler side.
Yeah.
Some of those other days, though, I'll wear like a sleeveless or something, or I might even wear like my Vineyard Chick shirt, something like that. Other merch,
June 6th.
or maybe I want to get a new Broken Hearts Ministry shirt so I can wear that on one of the days. But right now, the one I have it's just too short. I feel like it's always riding on me, and I don't like that.
No.
Yeah.
The meetup is June 6th through the 8th. And it's at Pomme de Terre State Park in Pittsburg, Missouri. My Renaissance grandma.
Yeah. 6th through the 8th. So
we have tags, Heather. Everyone gets a name tag. So Adrianne, what are some of let's start with your top. Do you have a top question about camping, what you would need to know?
Like, what do I need to bring? What are like the necessities to bring? Because, the camper, the cabin that I'm staying in is one of the pet friendly cabins that's right there. So it's the ones that are right in the park. And
give you information as
you're
to what
right by us.
Yeah. So
I
know
you information?
Yeah, I know you said linens, towels, that stuff, but like what else?
Bring toilet paper. They probably don't provide it in the cabin. Water.
A bug spray. I made some homemade bug spray, but I don't have the recipe down right because the mosquitoes are still attacking me. So I'm to my recipe in order because I don't want to have to wear the one with all the chemicals in it.
Yeah.
So
Adrianne, you need to bring your pillow and your sheets.
Okay.
And your blanket.
Right.
Okay.
There is a facility for shower. If you plan to take a shower while you're there, you might want to bring like flip-flops or some kind of shoes you can use in the shower. Because I did take when I was at Pinecone Fest, I took one shower in the facility and one shower in the camper.
The shows. No.
So I did one. I did, huh?
I was saying on the house or whatever.
On the toilet. On the toilet. It is so fancy. The toilet. Yeah, that does not sound fancy at all. That sounds just awful. But anyway, it really wasn't bad. The water was warm. It was good. It was way better than my 5 a.m.
5 a.m. experience.
Yeah. No kidding. Jennifer, we'll get you back, girl. We'll get you back. But the Ozarks is so pretty, Lori. It's so pretty.
Pretty much everything you're going to need to sleep. For
Okay.
the day that you're going to the meetup, you'll want to have a bag like with your stickers or seeds or anything you want to give away. You want to have a bag just for your main day of the meetup.
Heather had a great question. Will there be a table that has things to give, for example, working dehydrator, blender, or whatever? Works great, just not neat. Yes. There will be some clothes because all my clothes, my sister-in-law gave me a bunch of pants and stuff, and yeah, it's like a thrift shop. Yeah. So anyone who needs a couple shirts, I have some channel t-shirts that they're too big now. And so they'll be on there.
Chocolate and
All
marshmallow.
free. I know
Definitely
Lynda's
not.
things. Pardon me?
She said, will there be chocolate and marshmallows? Definitely not.
No. Negative. I mean, unless someone wants to make
Yeah, if
them.
you want to bring it.
Yeah, that'd be
So
a
on
great
the
potluck
eating
item.
thing, Adrianne, like for your breakfast stuff, you know, you could
Coffee,
just
you
come
mean?
over. You would bring stuff you're going to grill. You know what I mean? And you could come over to the main facility. You
Do they
know,
have a coffee thing in the cabin or no? Coffee maker? No.
I don't know.
see, this is the thing. You're staying at a cabin that's not like where I was because
It's primitive.
I was kind of I was
Because I
probably
know there's electricity.
20 minutes
Yeah.
away. But you know, you'll have my text, so anything you need, you know what I mean? Maybe
I'll
we
bring
can,
a coffee pot just in case.
maybe we can
Yeah, I would.
yeah.
Hey,
Oh my, your
Nikki.
car is gonna be so full. I can't imagine.
A
Oh, he's
cold
gonna
beer
have a
and
ball.
coffee. Not for you, silly. For me.
I can agree.
Nikki.
Nikki,
Um,
Jen keeps trying to send me the logo and it keeps not coming up right. So if you could send it to me, that'd be awesome.
what do you mean it didn't come? I thought you got
Yeah,
it.
no, uh-uh.
I could text it and you can email it to yourself.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah,
Okay,
text would be
we'll
easier.
do it that
For
way.
some reason, when you're emailing it, it's not coming up right.
Well, I
It's not
noticed it
for me.
does. Yeah, I noticed.
Well, I got a new phone, and when I got a new phone,
Yeah. Bring your power.
I lost
Hey,
it.
Tamara and David.
But I did finally this morning. I got access to my Facebook again, so that's good. Hello,
Good.
Hey, Maritza.
Hello. Maritza
Hola.
doing crafts. Welcome in. So,
So
hopefully you guys
basically, you're going to
do
bring
something.
everything but the kitchen
Awesome.
sink, Adrianne.
Got it. First aid kit, all that good stuff.
Yeah, a bowl for your doggy to drink and all his little food.
Oh yeah, I'll bring his stuff.
Your car's
Yeah.
gonna be so full.
Food to share. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, I think Jan's gonna try to text it to me, but her email, I was like, oh, that's yeah, and I can't. I had all that stuff on my old phone, and then all I did was drop it upside down. It didn't even crack the screen. It just hurt the stuff on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heather, yeah, it's potluck. So,
Mhm.
I mean, like if you have a side of beef you'd like to ship to me.
What
So I'll
game?
probably bring a dessert. I'm thinking
There you
I'll
go.
probably bring a dessert.
That sounds good.
We'll have a lot of food. You guys.
Yeah.
Candy.
I think I'm gonna bring I'm gonna bring some hamburger patties.
Joe.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring him. Hello, Joe. Fix it for you. How are you?
Yeah, I do have.
We are going to be doing a giveaway at the Ozark Meetup. We're going to have one for adults and for children.
For the children. Yeah.
You are welcome to bring something to give away if you want.
Okay.
But you don't have to. You know, it's there are people donating prizes left and right, and of course, the hosts are bringing more than one thing. So hopefully there'll be enough to go around and everybody will get something. That would be
I'm
wonderful.
going to have to start putting all the YouTube meetup stuff in the reading room because the office is running out of space, man.
I have
because then you'll forget something.
What's that?
You'll forget something if you don't put it together.
Well, I have it all like kids stuff, prizes, plates.
I have to do that. I have to plan like that.
Yeah.
Like, if I know something's coming up and we got to go somewhere and I got to
Okay.
pack a lot of stuff, I got to start putting that stuff in its designated space.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh,
always pack early too because I want to make sure everything's clean and I get all the, particular shirts and capris and shorts and all the particular things that I want. And I don't want to have to worry about something's in the dirty clothes. So I
Yeah.
just, as I get closer, I just start throwing it in the bag.
Exactly.
Yeah, so this is going to be Adrianne's very first meetup. So
Write
that's
it
very
down.
exciting. We're
Thoughts.
excited to have you there.
yes.
If
Oh,
you're
it's
in your
so
cabin,
fun.
Adrienne, and you figure out that you forgot to bring a coffee filter or coffee or sugar or something, just ask us because
Someone's got one
between
good.
all of us, somebody's got it. So don't be over there, suffering with something. You know what I mean? If you need something,
Yeah.
I might actually bring my French press instead.
Oh, there you go. I think that's what Jason and Beth from El Canarum do. They have
Yeah,
a
because
French
it's so much
press.
easier. You don't need a filter. You don't need anything but the coffee and the water.
Yeah, that's what they said too.
is there a dance
Yeah.
off? Definitely not.
Is it what?
A dance off, no.
No,
Oh,
but
a dance off?
we're singing.
Only if you're coming to do the dancing and we're videoing the whole thing.
Road trip life and Redux.
Karaoke,
Hello.
karaoke.
Yeah.
I know me and Jan
There's a dance off.
are doing a trio of something funny, but we're not telling you what it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I thought about asking Adrianne if she wanted to sing a Christian song with me.
oh, sure, Gail.
There you go. It's on
I'm
record now. You
down.
can't back out.
I'm pretty fond of Lauren Daigle, so if you
I
got
am too.
There you go.
I can tell you the ones I know how to sing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Don't forget your slippers.
Yes.
First.
For the
Gotta have your
Slipper
slippers.
Club.
You put that in the pile. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
That's the hard part. It's the things you wear all the time. And you I
Yeah.
bought 2 pair of shoes. And I think I wore my shoes one pair twice. The other pair never got put on. I was like, what was I thinking?
Right?
When I went to Texas.
Giving me
Yes,
the
Jason and
spot.
Beth are coming. They already have their spot reserved like last year. I think they did it, or the beginning of this year.
Yeah, we're in the 400s. Hello,
Yeah.
road trips, life and Redux. Welcome in.
Yep.
See if Joe fix it for you. Hello. Yeah, so if you guys need any information, you could text or email or call any of us and we'll give you whatever.
Oh,
you
yeah.
need.
Most of you have my phone number.
Quite a few people have signed up to come. They're staying in all different types of scenarios. We picked the 400s because it was closest to the yurts.
Yes.
That's
and the 400 actually, the 300 is beautiful, but I don't know. Maybe it's different in June than May when we had our meetup last year, but it's not as congested in there. And I don't know. I'm just saying that's my theory because I've not ever gone there in June to check it out,
Okay.
Yeah.
But
it'll be hot, so bring your shorts.
Yeah, it's gonna be
as far as whatever's coolest for you.
There's still openings in 400 and 300. So, I mean, it's not like it's going to be a city environment. You know what I'm saying? But there will be more people camping out. And it depends if people get a hotel or a cabin, But as far as where the RVs and tents go, I love it because it's not so congested. Now, we do have 2 of our friends who cannot make it. They have an emergency pop up, and that's Tony and Angie at our cabin in the woods. And he has to go to Florida that week to take care of his mother. So, and then, and of course, Angie got her leave for the meetup, but they didn't have anyone to watch their animals, so she's staying there He's going to Florida. Hi, Wanda.
Yeah, there
Oh, wow.
will be the pavilion's just going to be for Saturday. Is that right?
Yes, Saturday we'll start
Hi.
in there. I rented that last year. Hi, Echo.
So,
It'll be from 9
all the
to
other hanging out, like if you come on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or stay later on Sunday, all that part is going to be like in the campsite near the yurts and the 400 section. So if you're driving in, you're staying in a hotel.
yeah.
Saturday's the only day the people are going to be in the pavilion. The other days they're going to be at the campsite hanging out. So if you're coming from a different way, that's where you would want to be in that
Just thought of something else, Adrian.
What's
Trash
that?
bags.
Oh,
trash.
yes. Always.
Trash
Yeah.
bags, Ziplocs.
Are you writing this stuff down?
I'm going to go back over the live when we're
Okay.
done.
Oh, and listen.
And I'm going to make
Yeah.
sure I write it all down and make sure that I got.
Oh,
I have
Wanda.
a list.
Well, I heard you
I'm
ordered
excited.
stickers.
Oh, I
I
did. I did order stickers. So Gail
Cool.
had mentioned that there was a sale going on with Sticker Mule. And so I was like, oh, you know what? I should probably get some stickers for the meetup because I didn't feel like making them. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll just buy them. So I went on there and I looked. They gave me a really good deal. I got 50 stickers for $9.
That's awesome.
I
Yeah.
was like, okay.
Newbie deal. That must have been a newcomer deal.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, well, that was probably because it was my first time.
Yeah.
And now they keep sending me all types of offers. Like now
They'll
they
do that constantly.
Yeah.
And if you have money in your account and you can watch that when the good deals come,
Yeah.
that's perfect. The
I
only
use
thing
Lily
left I wanna
Llama, and they're
do-
very similar, and I've been very pleased with their stickers.
Which
Wanda,
one?
I wish you could come too, sweetie. Oh, I'd love to meet you.
Which one do you use, Jan?
Lily Llama.
Lily Llama. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Loose Faucet will probably show up. Just pretend you don't know her and send her to Jan. Wait, where'd that go?
Is Loose Faucet going to sing karaoke?
If she breaks out of the bedroom and walks to Pomme to Terre, she might be able to.
Oh, that's a pretty long walk, actually, for her.
An extension cord and power
I know
strip.
how far
that's
that
it.
is.
Bringing an extension cord and a power strip. Very good advice. Yeah. That is
Okay. Okay. Extension
Yeah.
cord and power strip. Good.
I
Good.
mean,
Good.
again, if you don't have it, someone else probably will have an extra one.
Yeah, I plan to bring like sanitizer wipes and like
I
all
need to
that
write
good
that down
stuff.
myself. We probably could use an extension cord for
Yeah.
like if we want to put anything outside.
Yeah.
Well, in the morning, how we always have the grill out and the coffee. Like we'll have percolated coffee, but
Should I bring firewood?
well, no, we got wood covered.
Oh, you got plenty of wood?
Yeah, we'll have plenty. And again, it's gonna depend if there's a burn ban or not. So
Oh, you're right. You're right.
if there's a burn ban, then it's charcoal or propane. So yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd say like pots and pans, whatever you're gonna cook with. If you have a little gas grill, bring that. There's a picnic table right outside of the cabin or your trailer there, Adrian.
Bring your fishing pole.
Bring a fishing
If
pole
you,
if you
like
want
to fish. If you don't, then no.
I don't know if I've only been
Hey,
fishing when I was a kid.
Really? I know
Haven't
the
been
guys
fishing
are going to
since I was
be.
a kid.
I know, Amy. I know. Hey, you know what? Family first. And that's how it is. We totally get it. I couldn't come to your meetup because my daughter I'd lost my sister the Monday before, or that Monday. And then on Thursday, I had already had a ticket I booked from January to go to Texas for my daughter's 50th birthday. So, and I didn't get back home until like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. It was late.
Amy has a meetup.
Right.
You said your meetup. Amy has a meetup.
The 10 killer that they just had.
Oh, okay. I didn't know she was a Host.
Yeah.
Is she
Well,
host?
she helped with it, I think.
Oh, okay. All right. You said you're. That's why I was confused. Like, it's her meetup, really? So let's see. So Lori, with It All Adds Up, is going to give away some seeds.
Okay.
So let me get that going. Did y'all
Thank
see
you,
me
Lori.
train? Did y'all see me training Heather how to work that giveaway tool the other day?
Yeah.
You did good.
She was
Yes,
catching
there was
on
Lori.
quick.
She was doing it good. Well, I
She
think.
was. She did it quick. She caught on quick.
No,
I'm
Yeah.
looking
man, you need to come
this
closer
way.
to Missouri, man. It's a
I'm
great
watching the
place to
comments
visit.
on the TV.
Gail, before you do it, I gotta
Yeah.
go. I got some laundry to finish
Okay.
before my live, and it just keep asking questions too.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I love you. I'll see you at 6.
Okay.
Bye.
See you then. Okay. Can you guys see that?
Yes, I
Yes.
can see.
All right. So she is giving away, I believe it's lettuce seeds. I think that's what she told me earlier.
Bunches of seeds. Plus, they ordered more today.
Okay. I have one comment so far. So this is the hashtag Ozark Meetup. This is to win some seeds from Lori and Bob with It All Adds Up and Robin Hood Homestead. I'm going to give away some seeds too. But these are the ones from Lori and Bob.
Lettuce, asparagus, pumpkins, or pineapple tomatoes.
Pineapple
Ooh, pineapple tomatoes. That sounds cool.
interesting. Very cool. So do you have any more questions while we're waiting on people to put the hashtag in?
Are there like people on the property, like camp worker, like park workers? Like, is there like a information like place or something like that where they have like you can, I don't know, what is it I'm trying to ask? Is there anybody going to be there that works there?
I'm thinking, I know I've seen workers before, but I don't know. Surely they have a set spot. You do see workers on the property. Usually they're the ones in the golf cart.
Oh, they ride around?
They ride around in golf carts in most of these
Okay.
golf, these and they, clean the bathrooms and do all the things. But there will be, hopefully you're close to a bathroom since you don't have one in your cabin, right?
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't think there is a bathroom in the cabin because I don't think there's running water in the cabin.
Yeah. Well,
There's only electricity.
yeah, when we're at the meetup and it gets dark, we go in pairs.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
I mean,
yeah,
not
it'd probably
serious.
be a good idea to bring flashlights.
Oh, flashlights. That's a great idea. We need a flashlight, babe.
Flashlights and those neon light bracelets and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, like glow. That's a good idea.
Yeah, the glow necklaces and stuff. That would be cool.
Buy some of that stuff from Dollar Tree.
Yeah, something cheap, just to be able to be seen.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So people can kind of see where people are.
Yeah. Okay,
Dark
dark.
Lights. I think the last year we didn't really have any lights going on, but we're going to try to fix that for this year. So it should be fun.
I think I have a couple strings of lights, but you got to plug them in, I believe.
A lot of times they get together and do breakfast. Like they'll have somebody making like burritos, so you could bring like, we may end up eating kind of together on some.
Okay.
So, you could bring stuff that would go with that, sausage, eggs, tortillas, cheese, normal breakfast burrito fixins.
Okay.
I think that would be a really good. I didn't talk to Jan about that, but I think that would be really good. I mean, I'm gonna write that down. I'm writing that down.
Breakfast
Yeah,
fixins.
stuff. And then usually for lunch, we will probably just go back and eat a sandwich or something like that in our
Something light.
something like that. And then usually the Saturday meal is usually, I can't remember if I think we ate and then we did the giveaway.
Yeah.
Okay.
We went to town first and ate. We did
Yeah.
karaoke and all that stuff.
My husband's got headgear on. I guess he's about to play a video game.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Looks okay. I'm going to go ahead and do this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Who's going to win?
Boom.
Joe, fix it for you.
Congratulations, Joe.
Congratulations. Awesome. All right. I believe Lori already has your address. So if you'll just email what you want out of those choices that she had. I don't have her choices at the bottom of the screen. Those are my choices for the seeds I'm going to give away. Hello, Gwen.
So is there a good cell signal out there?
Yeah, I never had any problem with my cell phone out there.
Oh, well, that's good.
Nope, no problems with the cell phone.
No.
Yeah. I mean, I was like, I didn't bring my laptop at all. So I did lives and videoing and everything was done on my phone. You want to make sure you keep your phone charged.
Yeah.
Constantly, because you're going to be videoing, you're going to be all that stuff. So
I have a couple of those like portable chargers that you charge them up and then you can plug them into your phone.
Thank you, Amy.
I have a couple of those.
Yes, congratulations.
So charge those up and bring those.
Yeah, you got a lot of stuff to bring. I mean, we got a lot of stuff to bring too, but we have things that stay in the camper.
Yeah.
Like every time we go out in the camper, we come in and we wash the towels and the dish towels and all those things, and then we put them back in clean, so they're already clean, and then we restock things if we want paper plates or silverware, stuff like that. So and usually quite a few people are bringing all the things, the paper plates and the napkins, and we had just piles of that stuff last year. So there was plenty of that, plenty of food. And I'm glad you said dessert because it seemed like there was only not too many desserts. So
yep, I'm going to bring a dessert.
But I wasn't sure how I could make anything in the camper. I actually considered bringing a watermelon.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't that be good? Oh,
yeah, that'll be great. Everybody loves watermelon. And it's so easy. You just cut it up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Lori already has y'all's address, I know. So we just need what your pick is. Yeah, I know she already has your address because she just sent y'all something. I forget what it was, but been doing a lot of giveaways lately. So we're trying to get Kahoot set up so we can do that for our Healthy Goals Wednesday lives.
Like the Vineyard Chicks did.
Yeah, like a game.
Yeah.
Like so it is a paid thing. So I'm going to have to work on. Oh, here's your choices, Joe or Ginger. You may be.
I remember I checked it out once or twice trying to see if that was an option, but I do remember it being a paid thing, and you're only allowed like a few people to do it. Otherwise, it's like, I don't know, it could be like $50 or something like that.
I think it's 50. Okay, I looked at it today. It was $50 for the whole year, for a whole year.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And you can have up to 25 players.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's plenty for me. And sometimes people are in the chat, just putting the answers in the chat.
Yep.
So not everybody's playing. So I think 25 is plenty.
More than enough. Yes. More than enough.
Yeah, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. That's not bad. 50 for the whole year.
Yeah, I didn't think it was bad. Now I just got to talk my husband.
It's Mother's Day's coming up.
Yeah, I know Dale and Lisa do Kahoot, and it's really cool. I have a great time playing that. Maybe they'll come over and hang out and play instead of do the thing, because that's the thing. You're not actually getting to play it. So maybe they'll come over and play on her thing. But we're going to be asking health type questions. So we're going to come up. She'll probably come up with half of the questions. I'll come up with half the questions, and we'll make our own Kahoot. So it's going to be fun, and we're going to do it. I don't know exactly.
And I'm sure everybody will learn something too.
Yeah, everybody will learn something, and it'll be fun. Hi, Country Homestead. Welcome in.
Absolutely.
Tamara, welcome in. So I'm guessing Dink and Tank is going to be at the meetup. That's super fun. So the meetup is in Missouri at Pomme de Terre State Park. I'm kind of starting over for some of you guys who weren't here. There's RV spots, tent camping, cabins, hotels near. We do a potluck dinner on Saturday. There'll be giveaways for the adults and for the children. So the children, all the children there will also get tickets. So we need to make sure we have enough stuff for the kids. So I need to grab some stuff. I know I've done one thing so far, but I need to grab a couple more things for the kiddos. I had a few good ideas. So it'll be fun. I haven't got to buy stuff for kids in a while.
I got some things that I can bring for some kids.
Awesome. That's great. Yeah. And
some leftover prizes and things that I had for the kids when they were having their birthday parties and whatnot.
That'll be awesome.
They're all big now, so I still got stuff in the closets.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, there's sometimes, remember that one time I won the apple pillar?
Yeah.
And then I was like, I don't have an apple tree. What am I going to do with this thing? So then I turned around and I gave it away. And then the lady tried to claim the prize who wasn't you. And I knew it wasn't
you. I
knew what your email was. And I was like, no, not good.
Nice try.
Yeah. And the funny part is they put your channel name in there, but I knew yours wasn't your channel name.
Yeah.
Then. So you have to like that now. Maybe I can remember to take the checkerboard I made for the kids. Yeah, that'll be fun. But yeah, it'll be a blast. People will pick. You're gonna feel like the paparazzi. There's cameras everywhere. Be ready for that. There are cameras everywhere.
Yes.
But we're used to that. We're used to being on camera. We're on lives. We're on videos. We're used to being on camera. We're used to talking on camera. If you go to the very beginning of Gail's Southern Living, I used to have to go take a deep breath every time right before I would go live, and I haven't done that. I did that probably the first 6 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then finally, I don't know. It just went away. And I don't
because now it's like second nature.
Yeah, now it's second nature. I know the
vineyard. You're just like talking to friends,
Yeah. The vineyard chick said, you sound like a redneck Oprah or something. Now, I mean, I don't think they said it exactly like that way, but it's just like, I was like, yeah, that's me. But anyway, like a talk show host,
Yeah.
I'm sure they said it in a different way than I said it. So
right. Because they probably said it nicer. But you're like, oh, whatever.
I mean, I know what I am. I know I'm a Southern person, and I know how to speak properly.
Yeah. But when you're comfortable, you speak however you speak when you're comfortable.
The slang comes out, and I did. in Rhode Island for about 5.5 years. And I would be in the middle of talking to someone, just met them, trying to talk to them. And they would stop me in my tracks and say, "Where are you from?"
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd have to tell them. And then maybe I could finish my story, but not usually.
Right.
Usually I didn't even get to finish whatever I was trying to say. They were by my voice, you know. And my accent is so strong in Rhode Island that there are actually places that did not want me to work there.
What? Because of your accent?
I'm not kidding. However, certain receptionist type jobs didn't want me, but there were other ones that did.
I never heard of that.
That I know. Who knew
What?
that was a thing?
Wow.
I'm too Southern. I guess, you know, it doesn't sound intelligent, right? And really, I'll be honest with you. I know things, but I can't always articulate these things to make them sound smart. But I know the things. I know a lot of things, like about things, but I don't always know how to explain things when I'm trying to explain it back. And so it makes me sound dumb. You know what I mean?
I just thought about when you were talking about the flatbackers.
Yeah.
You're like, you got to be a flatbacker.
Yeah, she's referring to when. What were we talking about? Like being in the hospital or what?
No, you talked about being in the camper. And you had to lay like flat. You were like, well, somebody could lay there, but you would have to lay like flat. Unless you were like a flatbacker.
That's the thing about me. You never know what's going to come out of my mouth.
Oh, it was so funny. I'll never forget that. It's hilarious. Every time I think about it, it's so funny.
The filter is not always on. You know what I mean? Sometimes the filter is all kinds of messed up. I'm going to go ahead and pull up that giveaway tool again so I can give my seeds away. Now, the seeds I'm giving away, your choices are scrolling across the bottom. Those are the ones I picked for tonight. Who knew Adrianne was going to be the one to come up here and be laughing?
So it tickles me every time.
And it's usually the other way around.
So when we get there on Friday, are you getting there on Friday, Gail?
I'll be there on Wednesday.
Oh, but I mean, are you setting your camper up on Friday?
My camper will be there from Wednesday through Sunday.
So you'll be at the park Wednesday?
Yes.
Okay, so you'll be there Friday then, because my check-in is 3:00 on Friday. So who else is checking in on Friday at the campsite?
I believe Lynda and Jan will probably be checking into their yurts. Can you see that, Adrianne?
Yes. Okay. #Friday.
I believe Jan and I'm not sure about, I know Kathy and Brian are going from Living, but I don't know if they told me what date they're coming. But if I had to guess, I would say Friday. We're going to probably see, before you guys get there, we're probably going to be, that's when I'll be fishing with hubby.
Okay.
Oh, like when I went to Pinecone Fest, I did a lot of filming before the meetup even started.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm probably going to do. Like when I get there.
On the water, I don't know that we're as close to the water at this meetup as we were at Pinecone Fest, but we can always drive on over to the water. Usually,
I know there's a beach somewhere there. I looked at it on the map.
Oh, for like swimming?
I don't know if it's for swimming, but it said beach.
Yeah, the pavilion there. This is one thing that's unique to the Ozark meetup. The pavilion is actually 3 sides of it kind of have water.
Oh, good.
So you're like, you can see a lot of scenery. It's pretty.
Oh, that's
we'll have
Beautiful.
to do we'll have to do a little walk to get to the water, which, you know, we can
Yeah.
always, we can always walk over to the water together and film, because hubby will be fishing.
Yeah, we can get our steps in.
Exactly. I'll have my step counter on.
Right.
I had to actually charge mine today, so I have no idea what my steps are. I'm gonna have to tell my
Oh,
sister my charger. So if you want to win seeds, the seeds that are at the bottom of the screen, you'll put in #Friday. So we'll keep talking a little bit longer. How much we have? We have about 9 minutes, so we'll keep talking while people are putting the hashtag in.
yeah. Jan said there is a beach there, and it's so beautiful there.
I can't wait. Yeah, I do remember that. We actually brought the boat last year.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because I know you can rent boats there. I looked it all up. You can rent boats. You can rent like pontoon boats and stuff like that.
We're not set up to bring the boat and the camper at the same time.
Yeah,
And
that'd be a lot.
And for that long of a trip, that would be quite a haul there to carry
Yeah.
both. So, because we have a cab over camper. Have you seen our camper, Adrianne?
I've seen the videos of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So there is a playlist already started for the Ozark Meetup. And it has some of Jan's, some of my stuff in there. And in the description box is all the phone numbers you need to book lodging for this meetup. So you're more than welcome to go into the description box and all that. I also tried, I think, to add it into today's. So you have multiple places to go and get the information for the meetup if you need anything. If you have any questions, you can email me at the email scrolling across the bottom, or Jan or Lynda from another time.
They have trail tours and you can kayak too.
Kayaking.
Wow, that sounds fun.
Hubby is thinking about bringing a kayak, possibly. He's thinking.
Okay.
Okay,
I
so
know kayaking is kind of a big deal. Like you get a really good workout doing that.
all right, I'm going to do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
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 Oh, you're bringing the kayaks for the guys to fish. Okay.
Wanda Henry. Okay, send me
All right. Congrats.
your mailing address and your choice. And the choices are scrolling across the bottom of the screen, so you can pick your seed choice.
Congratulations, Wanda. I'm looking at the comments on my TV. Because last time I tried to see the comments, I left the chat.
Yeah. I know my husband's very excited to go fishing with the boss and Lynda's husband, which is
I
Richard.
was excited for my husband to come so that he could go fishing. But now he's in a wedding.
Maybe Jerry Butler might also be fishing. I'm not sure on that. And Neil, Beth's husband Neil, is also a fisherman too, as well. So there'll be a whole group of guys.
Fish and cook the fish right there?
I don't think anybody caught anything.
Oh no? Okay.
We could.
That would be pretty cool.
There'll be multiple grills around, so anything you need for grilling, just go into the public area. You know, like you could use ours or Jan's, or there are some that are actually there built in.
Yeah.
So if you
I
wanted,
think there's like a fire pit outside the cabin too.
yeah, if you wanted to bring a brush to, I need to remember. I think we have one in the cabin now, so you could kind of clean it off. Since it's,
Jan said, if you're missing your husband, chances are they are fishing.
I know. I just didn't depend on my husband for anything, because I knew he was going to be, after he does the setup, he's going to run off on me.
You're like, all right, you good here? All right, I'll see you later.
Later. Yeah. Awesome. Can you think of anything else you want to ask? There will be people doing lives. you may consider setting up a live on your phone ahead
I'll
of
probably bring my tablet to do like stuff like that so that I could keep it plugged in
have
while
your
while
I
it's,
set mine up so it's already there, and I made sure the monetization was on and the subscriber only mode was on, so I could make sure all the settings were right.
yeah.
I was going to be doing it on my phone, so I went ahead and just set it up. It's already sitting out there. I'm going to do one the Wednesday that we're there by ourselves,
Oh, okay.
sitting out at the lake. I'll probably just sit where you can see the lake in the background.
Yeah.
And then of course Friday night is Jan's live. So last year, Friday night, and I believe Rainy Ridge has a live on Fridays too. It seemed like they did a live. But anyway, everybody kind of sets up a little rotation of lives. It's like this one, this one, this one in a row. And then like in Jan's, we were like sitting, I didn't have a live that night. I just sat in the background,
Yeah.
But I guess technically now that I do lives on Friday, I would go at 5 and then she would go at 6.
Okay.
And then I don't know if anybody goes at 7, but 7 could possibly be open if somebody wants 7. But I don't know if we're planning on going out to eat that night. So we'll have to talk to Jan about that part. Because sometimes on Friday night would be when we would all go out to eat somewhere. So we may not even do any lives. I may not have a live at all.
Okay.
Yeah. So that'll be fun.
Rainy Ridge said they do every other Saturday.
Every other Saturday. Oh, so yours would technically be
on Saturday.
Yeah.
If it falls on that Saturday.
Right after the meetup. A lot of people film. The most common thing to film is the giveaway portion.
Yeah.
That's the most common thing to film. So if you want to do what everybody else is doing, you do that. If you want to do something totally different, then do something totally different. But that seems to be because the people who don't get to go, like Jennifer Ocean Homestead, Jennifer, they sit there and they watch what we're doing. They want to see what everybody's up to and who won what and all the things.
All the things.
All the things.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be fun. So Jan is going live at 6:00.
All right.
Screenshot. I'll text it to you. Okay.
Did anyone put the link in the chat for Jan? Oh, there she goes. Is that your link, Jan, for your live?
Okay, so yeah, click on the link
for Jan. She's next.
Hello for Jan's live. She is next in the line, and I believe Scott with Rambling with the Brahms is going at 8:00, and I think Brenda goes at 9:00. Brenda from Freedom Redbird.
Okay.
So that is the lineup there on that. So, all right, I guess we're going to head on over to Jan's. Thank you for coming up to ask questions about the meetup. Thank you for watching the replay. If you're catching, the very end of this, go back to the beginning. You can hear the information. It's also in the description box. And there's a playlist on my channel and on Jan's channel with all the information. If you have us in our phone, text us or email us or whatever and get a hold of us, and we'll give you whatever information you need. And if you want to donate to the giveaway, you can send that to Jan's address in Missouri. So you guys have a great night and a blessed weekend, and we'll see y'all later. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.